Hi all, so today's is just a quick little one. It's acrylic this time. I decided to try out that phone holder slash hand holder from Shein. So instead of the holder my hand came with, which I find a little slightly too flexible for what I prefer, it never really holds it at the right height. I thought I would try the phone holder slash hand holder. So just a little video of a set of acrylics I tried on there. Now on there, I would not normally apply acrylic like that. I was going to do a French and then I put the bead on and changed my mind. So I brushed it down into like a fade and I'm going to fade glitter up over that. But anyway, I wanted to try a design on my hand because it feels like quite a weighty hand sometimes. So I decided to do acrylic. I was an acrylic girl for years. I love doing acrylic designs, with just like a few bits on top for decoration. And then I got into doing the gel designs, which most of my videos are. And I'm enjoying it because it's less cleanup and less faff. I found that doing this design, because the hand's obviously cold and lifeless, it took me quite a while to get my tips stuck on. And then I have to get all my monomers out and my acrylics out, and then there's all the cleaning up afterwards and the doing and the filing. And gel polish designs, you just do, cure, a top coat and you're done. There's no filing in between or messing around. Mini rant over. But yes, so I'm on the fence about just sticking with gel, to be honest. Right, the sparkly glitter you saw me put on there, I lost my label for it, but I know it's by Kylie Awary. I do believe it is Periwinkle Dazzle. It's one of her dazzles. They're beautiful. And the dots on here is actually a dot mix I got from it's either it's either Shein or Temu. I think it was in a Temu order. And this is like a little 6-pack of different dots. And I chose the pastel-y ones because the dazzle, to look at it, has like hints of purple in it. And I've got quite a few of these dots, and apart from occasionally putting them on a gel polish design, I've never actually used them with acrylic. Okay, this is Lilac Luster. Again, generally not how you put acrylic on, but I just want a very light wash of it as a background colour. So that is what I'm doing here. Normally I wouldn't put it on as runny, but I'm just going to paint with it. I just want something there. Just a light little something. I do have... Actually, my tongue and my mouth just ain't working this morning. I do actually have a couple of really nice acrylic summer designs. Well, spring, summer. They're in like pastels. I don't think I've done a video on them, but I may be wrong. So I'll look back after I've done this voiceover. And if I haven't, I'll show you how to do them. They look almost like marbly, but not. One of a recent set of nails I did the same technique with gel polish. But it also looks super pretty with acrylic, and I just wanted to show you that you can do that as well. So, in on this one, this nude is Cherry Blossom Blush by CJP. It's one of my absolute favourite core colours. And in case I didn't say, that lilac that I've been doing the colour wash with is Lilac Luster. It's a beautiful pale shade with a very slight shimmer to it. Okay, so here we are, attempting a French. I say attempting because I made my bead a little bit too wet. Oh, and this video is slightly sped up, not by a lot, but I think I've condensed it down and it's sped up, so it's knocked about a minute off each section that I filmed. Anyway, my bead was too wet. I was too impatient and didn't wait for it to become a little more moldable. And French is honestly my nemesis. it's one of those things where you really need to practice. I've done French in the past, and I needed to pass my nail tech course. But then I kind of shied away from it because it takes me forever to do. I struggle to get it even, and I just hate it. I'd much prefer to paint it on. So I got really lazy and I didn't bother to practice my skills to make them better. So my ability to do a French nail has seriously deteriorated because I'm not putting in the effort to learn. I'm putting in the effort to learn gel polish designs and cool new techniques, but I have been really lazy when it comes to doing something like that, which I'd class as a basic, because a lot of people like French. Although I cringe and have to laugh when you get a new client or a customer that comes and they're like, oh, I'll just have something simple, I'll have a French. I don't know a nail tech that does not dread those words or secretly wet themselves laughing inside, because there's nothing simple and easy about a French nail design, especially not if you're doing it all in acrylic. But it's kind of there. The walls are a little off and it needs a little more work. And I kept having to pause this video as well in regards to the hand holder. I kept having to stop filming because it kept losing balance and falling over. It holds the hand really, really well. I will give them credit for that. However, the suction cup thing is crappy and it does not, I don't know whether it's the table that I have it on that is just not sticking too well, but it's just not good. But I have seen more expensive brands like the Aliana hand, which has a similar holder, but you can buy a marble plinth with that, or like a tile, so it's something heavy and shiny for it to grip too properly to kind of counterbalance the weight of the hand. I don't currently have any tiles lying around to try that, but I'm going to figure something out. And maybe it just needs a heavier counterbalance, or maybe it just doesn't stick to my desk very well. I'm going to play with it a little more to see. But if it's a bit of a loss, it's a bit of a loss. I didn't spend a lot of money on it, so I don't mind if it is a loss. But it's worth a try. So that pinky nail, I keep going out of shot. But I leave that to set with the dots. There isn't as much of the cuticle as I'd like, so I leave it to set. And then I do go back in and pop some more dots on top of that to fill it up. And here I'm just pushing the lilac into the crease around my French to give it that wash of colour. And then I do believe I go in with more dazzles. The house was a little noisy when I was filming, hence why I'm doing the voiceover. I had the dog running around. I had the washer going. So, yeah, not exactly quiet. As it is, I'm doing the voiceover now and the wash is just finished. Chip, however, is still running around and chasing my cat Marvel and making a general nuisance of himself. He's a very confused dog. He grew up with 2 cats, so he stalks and pounces like a cat, and I swear to Christ he thinks he's a cat sometimes. I caught him the other day. He'd climbed on my dining table chair, sorry. He'd climbed on the chair and climbed onto the table to follow the cat up there. Now, if you've seen him, he's a sausage dog. He's not supposed to be climbing and jumping down from crap like that. So I now randomly have one dining table chair sat midway in my living room because he can get on it if it's near the table. And I like to sit on that one when I'm doing nails because it's comfy. So I am just capping these in clear. Not a very thick layer because I also haven't built an apex. Doing these on a person, you obviously want an apex But with these just being on the practice hands, and for me just playing, I save myself the acrylic and I save myself the time, and I just do a flatter design. These tips are also ones I got off Temu. When I was looking at trying the aquarium nails, these are extra long straight, flat no C-curve tips. They're really good. The sizes are a little off with them having no C-curve whatsoever, but they are good tips and they give you just the straight lines you want. So I filmed these off camera because Holly the hand was being awkward and the damn phone holder wouldn't hold her up. So this is, I filed them and buffed them off camera, so this is me just going in with the top coat. So we can have a looky, see what they look like. I quite like the dot effect these give actually. Shh. They're quite, I don't know, springy / summery. Something different and sunny to look forward to while we're stuck with miserable ass weather at the moment. And this is one of my favourite top coats. It's the Time to Shine by CJP. Really nice texture, really does give beautiful shine, and it is a no wipe one. Shh. Because they're slightly see-through, I do go back in afterwards after these have cured, and I top coat underneath as well, just to give them that extra bit of clarity. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to me rant for the past 12.5 minutes. Hope I haven't annoyed you too much, but thank you for watching my slightly sped up video of a random acrylic set I was test running. So far the phone holder is 50-50, but I'll let you know how it keeps going. Thank you for watching. Please leave me a like if you've enjoyed, and if you are new, check out my other videos if you've not already watched them, and please consider subscribing and helping me grow my channel. I will have some more Valentine's designs for you soon, guys. Bye.